Hey guys, now we're gonna have a game in the Terminator tank. And it's basically a T-32, only just a little bit better. Yeah, it's just a tank with a strong turret, a good gun depression and a big slab of HP that should be able to do quite well. That for if we can actually shoot. Are you serious? Did I just bounce off an ice too? Okay, load skill. Which doesn't really have too much of a chance of it. But now let's see what the Terminator can do. And another tracking shot. There's this E50. Now don't run away, it's a bit rude. So the Terminator tank, or the T-832, which is basically a reference to the T-800, which was the Terminator in Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator movie from 1984, I guess. Yeah, the Terminator tank has 320 average damage with 218 average pen. The pen is significantly better than the T-32, on which it is based. The rate of fire isn't awesome, isn't bad. The gun traverse speed is barely adequate. The gun depression is really good. The aim time is excellent in this tank. Also the dispersion is excellent. The average damage per minute, it's okay. Then you have 1600 HP points, which is quite enough. It's actually good. You do have some hull armor that is well sloped in this side, so it will bounce a few shots. This is a weak point, and then the lower plate is a weak point. The whole side is a weak point. The turret is almost impenetrable. Also, you do have some, great turret armor, except for the weak point on top, but this is well rounded, and enemies will a lot of times miss it or hit it and not pen it, or just not being able, or hit it and do no damage. You also have enough specific power to actually move around the field decently. With a 60-ton tank, you could theoretically even ram someone. So this is a tank in which you could actually ram some enemy tanks. It has some top speed of 35, which is fairly mediocre, but it's okay, good enough. And it has some good view range, and it's not the stealthiest tank in the world, but it's not bad for a heavy tank. I took as field modifications the maintaining speed when crossing on all terrain types. Then you have the reduction to the aimed circle size, because I do like the tank is already laser accurate and it snipes instantly. Let me put myself over here. So I took this parallax adjustment, the all-terrain suspension, and then the view range upgrade. Also, I took the firepower, which is, you should take the firepower in this tank. So, what do I think about the tank? The tank is actually really good. I'm not really good at playing this tank, but this tank is pretty strong. It's a typical heavy tank. The way the heavy tanks were built 5 years ago, and this type of model still works. So the Terminator tank is a T-32, which is better than the T-32, which is what Wargaming does most of the times when they take an existing tank and adds it again with a skin and just buff the stats to make it just a tiny bit better than the regular Tech 3. Hey guys, now we're gonna have a game in the Terminator tank, which is one of those tanks which I fairly rarely win. So the Terminator tank, it's, as you all know, came from a mission, and it's basically a T-32, only just a little bit better. It has a gun with 320 HP, alpha damage, 218 pen, which is pretty good. Then you have some premium rounds of 252, which isn't awesome, but they are a little bit faster. And it's just a tank with a strong turret, a good gun depression, and a big slab of HP that should be able to do quite well. As you saw, the tank can be very accurate over here. Though I managed to get myself shot by the and penned by the stair tank. That poor little thing got actually killed over here. Poor Hello Kitty. Now the problem is I got shot at quite a bit over here. I think I was spotted and penned. Can I? No. It's a bit unfortunate. I'm happy to stay over here because I do have the armor against at least tier 8s and 7s. Even though they might be firing some gold rounds towards me. Now the Vicky has gone pretty aggressively over here as well. So if I were to guess, if I were to gamble, I'd say this guy is gonna be... No? Am I spotted? I don't think I'm spotted. Okay, fair enough. I do think that at this point it might be a bit better to go towards the middle and take care of this big bad VK over here, who is probably going to advance. Problem is we're gonna lose that other flank, so we need to put a bit of pressure over here on the VK. Just a tiny touch. Hello VK. What's up, my friend? The VK is a good tank, but everybody fires gold towards him. And those chicks, yeah, they're not as good as you might think they are. Now let's see if we can actually shoot this. Oh, I was firing gold. Sorry about that. My mistake. We don't really need gold over here. Especially against the Udes. Oh, poor IS-2. That's cute. Firing HE towards me. This guy probably just bought the damn tank. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, now let's focus on the newbie. Are you serious? Did you just bounce off an IS-2? Okay, load skill. If the gun doesn't really want to work, then we'll make it work. Pattern Korea, which doesn't really have too much of a chance over here. Now I do think about driving down off a cliff. So yeah, let's just finish the battle over here. So the Terminator tank, especially in the tier 8 type of a game, it's pretty good, as you can see. Hello, my friend. Now don't run away, it's a bit rude. Yeah, not the best game, but can see this tank a little bit in action. So, like I said, the Terminator tank, it's pretty slow. It's like a big 32, but a little bit better. It has a serviceable gun, it has good enough armor, it has everything you need to win your Tier 8 games. The problem is, in Tier 9 and Tier 10 games, this tank is shit. It's an absolutely bad tank, except if you play really boring. I don't really like playing boring. I really don't like boring games, especially in my medium tanks. This tank does look like a kind of a medium. It does look like, although I know it's heavy, it does look like a medium. Now I'm going to try and actually fire towards those enemy TDs from over here. Now one shot in. Come on, my friend. Let's see if you'll take the bait of over-angling. No, he's not. And unfortunately there's only the tiger left. I don't know about you, but I do like myself some tiger snacks. Bit unfortunate though. So, the Terminator tank. I mean, it's okay. In Tier 8 games, this tank is okay. Right, so as you see right now, we do get another high caliber, another Confederate medal. I don't know. Yeah. Top on damage, top on experience. So, good game, I guess. 18 shots, 14 hits, 11 pens. Let's see the next one. Okay, let's have a game of Terminator tank. So, we are now going to the middle of the map, just driving like there's no tomorrow. Being extremely aggressive in a pretty unreliable type of tank, let's say. I got one more shot in towards this Skoda. Now that's what I think I had another one. Another shot at that Skoda. Pretty curious if I did hit him or not. Okay, fair enough. I do think that's quite enough. Now let's move towards the middle. The Skoda did took a few hits. It seems that enemies aren't really protecting this flank, so we should be able to actually press onward. My friend, there's an E-75 which has left with it. Should we just push? I did got one shot in. It was angled perfectly. Okay, fair enough. I think we should be able to transfuse a tiny bit right now because the engine is working in protecting the side. Down. Now let's see what the Terminator can do towards this side. Hello. And another tracking shot. It wasn't too bad. Let's see if we can bully this guy. There are quite a number of heavy tanks over there. The Skoda is basically pretty easy to kill. Oh, come on. I'm not going to stay in front of this. I know, Skoda. You do want to get me. Oh, come on. Seriously? I'm actually missing. Time to go after those lovely gentlemen over here. There's this E-58 and we get another tracking shot because the tank is slow enough so that we can get pretty accurate with it. The armor of the E-58 did work at this point. So let's get into our plate. I'm a bit concerned about getting shot at by that thing. Now, yeah, this worked perfectly so far. So, the Terminator tank. I don't really like it, but I have to admit that it's pretty good tank. Let's go. Let's go. And now we do for 40 damage. This tank, quite a bit of spot. Yeah. So, the Terminator tank. Sometimes it is able to actually terminate. Now let's see the final stats of the game. So, as you saw, this was enough for a mastery badge, ace tanker, then with a high caliber and a Confederate medal. So it was a pretty good result. 4.5k damage, 2.3 spotting damage, then we have 1500 HP experience, and then we have 400 damage. I fired 21 shots, 19 were direct hits, 14 were pens. So yeah, this is the this is what the Terminator can do. And if you did enjoy the content, maybe consider liking this video and even subscribing, because I will be posting some more content really soon. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. Thanks again and see you soon.